what I want from you is like, you know, you're just being busted. So get that look, you know? You know what I mean? You know? All right?
Deja vu.
Deja vu, man. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. I'm not an actor, but I'll try.
You don't have to, yeah, just beautiful. Okay, here we go.
He was excited. I mean, excited is not the right word because I've never seen him be excited the way, like jumping up and down excited. I could tell he was excited, but he was still pretty low-key, but in a good mood. The only time I can say I really saw his eyes light up was when the stylist, Aixa, put him in a suit. And as soon as he slipped into that suit, I just could see that he felt comfortable. Malcolm is a young man of very few words. You know, if I'm not interviewing him, there are a lot of one-word answers. He is yes or no. I'm fine. How are you? That's it. So when I called him, I spent 5 minutes telling him the idea for the shoot. We're going to do these iconic photographs, and they're going to dress you up, and they're going to have this ring, and then you're going to stand here, and they're going to do the shoot with the rifle, blah, blah, blah. So what do you think? I think that's good. Malcolm does not look like his grandfather. If he walks into, you know, this room where we are right now, you would not say, oh my God, that man looks like Malcolm X. You just wouldn't. He just doesn't. But when he put his hand up to his face with that hat on, he just was his grandfather. In that moment, and everybody in that room felt it. We were all just looking at each other like, do you see what's happening here? And I don't even know if Malcolm was aware of just how intense the emotion was in the room at that time, but it was very powerful, and I was crying. I just couldn't even explain why exactly. I just felt a rush of emotion that this young man was here paying homage to a grandfather that he never knew. Just by sheer coincidence, it happened to be the anniversary of his grandfather's death. And that pose, for some reason, he looked most like his grandfather to me. There are a lot of similarities between Malcolm and his grandfather, and Malcolm has mentioned them to me on several occasions when we've talked. For one, Malcolm believes that his mother has had some mental issues in her life, and by reading the autobiography of Malcolm X, he's also read that Malcolm Little's mother had some mental instabilities. Young Malcolm even believes that it may have been genetic, the issues that were passed down from his great-grandmother to his mother. They also, of course, both served time in prison for robbery. They both discovered Islam in prison. They both are known to be very fiery and yet still very gentle. Malcolm Shabazz is a microcosm of the young black male in America today, period. From alcoholism in his family, from drug addiction, from prison. People should know who he is and know his story just because he is such an example of a lot of the social ills that are affecting young black men today.